Hello Internet, it's me Josh, the Aging Gamer. So, happy holidays! I wanted to review a Christmas themed game for today, but there's really not any Christmas games out there. I think it was about 2 years ago that I reviewed Home Alone. That was pretty close, so you know what? That was the perfect time to talk about its sequel, Home Alone 2. When I was a young pup, I loved Home Alone 2. It had some funny bits, but really it was mostly just the first movie again. Except this time, Kevin's traps were a lot more deadly. I mean, Marv alone should have died in this movie. He got electrocuted, smashed with a tool chest, hit with a gigantic lead pipe, a giant bag of plaster fell on his head, and he had bricks thrown down at his face from the top of a building. 4 fucking bricks to the face! As for the video game adaptation of this movie, I never played it. There's a Super Nintendo version, a Sega Genesis version, and there's a Nintendo Entertainment version. And since I got such a soft spot for the NES, that's the version that I want to review. Let's take a look at this video game holiday classic. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Home Alone 2: Lost in New York. So press start and we see our only Tim Curry cameo. What a shame. He calls the other hotels to alert them that some kid named Kevin McAllister is using a stolen credit card. Okay, it's not like we visit any other hotels in this game or anything though. Next we see Harry and Marv, the Sticky Bandits, calling Lefty Louie as they're basically trying to put a hit out on Kevin. Damn! Now we start the game and rather quickly you get strangled by one of the hotel workers. Jesus! Straight up child abuse! Who does he think he is, Homer Simpson? Are you little? So you have to move fast or else this guy will automatically kill you. Press A to make Kevin jump and B to use an item, if you have one. Press down to duck, and if you run, press down and you'll do a power slide. Power slide like a freaking rock star. Power slide to kill certain enemies, like the haunted briefcase. What the hell? There's also the vacuum cleaner. So random objects like that gotta be the weirdest enemies in the game, right? Well, it's not even close. There's so many weird enemies, almost every single one is just bizarre in its own way. We'll see as we go. Our next enemy is... what the hell? Seriously, what the hell is this? Get past her and there's a gift shop. Avoid the guy throwing shit at you and grab the pop gun up here. Now Kevin is packing heat. God, look at Kevin. He looks like he belongs in Contra or something. If you make it to the news store, don't go in. You'll immediately get strangled to death by this big dude. God damn, there's so many ways to instantly die and we're still only in the first part of the first stage. This is ridiculous. So go past these haunted mops and you reach these elevators here. An infinite amount of luggage shoots out of the side elevator. How do you get past all of this? I press up on the elevator here and it doesn't do anything. I actually had to look this up because I was seriously confused by this. So you have to continuously press up until the door opens. No rhyme or reason, just keep pressing up and try to avoid being crushed to death. I'm already super annoyed with this game. Once the elevator opens, we enter and we reach floor 12. We move forward and you can actually go into other people's rooms, where you find maids squatting and jumping on people's pillows. Why the hell is she doing this? Is she trying to give the guests pink eye? Again, this game is kind of unclear on how to continue exactly. I'm not sure what triggers it, but if you go all the way to the end of the hall and go back to the elevator, the door opens so we can move to a different floor. You have to do this several times. And while you're at it, just try to collect as many items as you can. One of the rooms towards the end gives us a bell, which makes us... What? Did Kevin just get the screw attack from Metroid? What the hell? That's so freaking random. And look at that sprite! What the hell were the developers smoking when they made this game? So after Kevin gets the screw attack, the elevator takes us down to the kitchen. We'll avoid random shit flying at us and then we get our first boss fight, an angry red chef. Our gun is useless against him, so what we'll do is we'll just wait for him to land after a jump and then power slide into him. The first hit even knocks his sleeves off. A second hit unbuttons his shirt? Ew, what? And another hit takes off his shirt completely. I don't want to do this fight anymore. There's not going to be a pixelated peepee if I hit him again, is there? Oh, thank God. Kevin escapes the hotel just to end up being captured by Harry and Marv. In a rather long cutscene that has a really stoned looking Kevin, we escape. We're now on the streets of New York, and goddamn, we're in the toughest parts of New York because we got grown men hiding in the bushes ready to hit us with a billy club. There's also this jabroni hiding in the tree throwing little red balls at you. I'm assuming these are Lefty Louie's boys. At one point I find a little secret area, but the platforming in it just doesn't make any sense. Like I could only walk on the branches to a certain point, and I can't jump on any of the platforms even though I can clearly reach it. God, this game sucks! So I reach the end of the road here, and I get stuck again. Apparently I'm supposed to know that you can climb lampposts like a ladder, jump on the bricks to eventually reach the top of the building, where you end up doing a giant blind leap of faith. And now we find a sewer to enter. Inside there's birds carrying red string, worms. I don't know. Why the hell are there even birds down in the sewers anyway? We eventually reach that big building that Kevin booby traps from the climax of the movie. That was actually kind of fast. I thought we would have gotten some level from the toy store since that was a plot point from the movie and it would have had the potential to be really cool looking, but hey, what the hell do I know? Anyway, there's 2 doors here and we need to find a key to open the up door. Move forward and carefully jump on the platforms. Son of a bitch! There's actually several stories we have to ascend, doing the same thing of getting keys while avoiding Harry and Marv. And look at the sprites they made for them. This is supposed to be Marv. Why the hell does he look like a half-deflated balloon? Harry kind of looks the same way, but I guess it's not as bad. So as you look for the keys on each floor, there's traps you can use to hit the bandits. The most tedious part of this whole building level is the platforms. But once you reach the top, Harry scares you down this rope, and then we get a runner section with Marv. Get past this, and now we're at the finale. Climb up this giant Christmas tree while avoiding the bandits. Reach the top, and holy shit, why does this tree look so demonic? You'd think the tree itself would be the final boss looking the way it does, but actually go up to the mouth of the tree and scream for help, and the pigeon woman from the movie starts throwing seeds at the bandits. After about 3 hits from the seeds, a pigeon will knock one of the bandits out from the tree. You go against Marv first, then Harry, and then it's over. We get 2 creepy as hell screams of the family, and the sticky bandits go to jail. The end. Press start to continue. Okay, whatever. So that's Home Alone 2 for the NES. So by today's standards, how does it hold up? No, it's bad. It's bad. It's awful. It's bad. You just saw all the shit I went through. What else is there really to say? This game features a lot of bullshit, with a massive amount of instant death enemies and unclear circumstances to advance. The plot of the game only makes sense if you watch the movie too. Like, the pigeon lady isn't mentioned or showed throughout this entire game, that just appears at the end. And what was the point of Tim Curry's character contacting the other hotels? Why did Kevin record the bandits talking about their plans when there's no police in this game whatsoever? Ugh. But now I'm starting to feel like I'm bitching for the sake of bitching. Just trust me, it's not a good game. With that said, I'm kind of disappointed that both NES Home Alone games are such disappointments. At least with the first game, it had a completely original idea that I think still has some untapped potential. Home Alone 2, though, is just your standard bad platformer. The best way to sum up my feelings about this game is to just use the death sprite for Kevin in this game. Yup. But those are just my opinions. What do you guys think? What do you think of Home Alone 2 Lost in New York? You like the movie? You like the game? Let me know in the comments below. I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you and your family have a fantastic holiday, and I'll see you all next year. Take it easy.